square up that defender, unleash the guys outside him, like your Suaalii.
Well, that's a perfectly nailed segue, Nard Foley, because the overlay we're about to roll is of Joseph-Aukuso Suaalii. Jamie, I'll start with you. I think you might have been in comms last year. Were you in that spring tour where we got to see him make his debut in subsequent games?
Yeah, he's not a bad player, is he? So this is kind of... History has an amazing way of repeating itself. I remember 12 years ago vividly, and the hype around the rugby athlete that was Izzy Folau. And we had our own in George North, you know, these guys, 6'4", quick as anything, you know, ability to change direction quickly. And Suaalii is a generational rugby athlete, hands down. Like, you know, the way he moves, the way he goes up in the air for the ball, his skill set, his offloading ability, his power. You know, he's going to be a huge threat to this Lions team, to such a point that I think the Lions will go after him defensively. Don't be surprised in this first test if they'll send a load of traffic down the 13 channel. Right, they'll just play that channel or two wider, outside 10, 12, just to, you know, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. First scrum or line-out start a play, they go straight to the 13 channel and just really plant seeds in this guy's head. We know he's a rugby league, you know, wonderful player. Hasn't been in Union too long, and I think the Lions will try and expose that. But
so you reckon he'll play 13 for this Test match?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think they have to. I think they'll stick with that same combination they had against Fiji. And just the ability to unlock those outside edges with those two centres and their ball-playing ability.
It's interesting, if I can jump in, mate. It's interesting, you said before, Bernie, about not trying too hard in these games. And I think at the moment, he's trying perhaps a little bit too hard. He's been injured, Waratahs this year. He's had some explosive running and try-scoring efforts throughout the season. But it's like, I need to play. It's just like, mate, be calm. The ball will come to you. You will get enough down your channel. Don't try too hard. I reckon that's probably the biggest one.
But a lot of that's got to do with the players around him as well, right? You know better than anyone, Bernie, when you were playing 10, how you use him, right? Whether it's a deco runner, whether it's a ball player, whether it's getting the ball in his hands and shifting, getting the ball back to 10 or his centres, you know, they've got to really use him well, because he's going to be the tip of the arrow in this attack, right? He's going to be the main man. You've just got to use him wisely.
Yeah. I can't wait to see. I was going to say, I can't wait to see him collide with Tuipulotu. A rematch off the back of their Scotland Wallabies game, Nard.
Yeah, well, and I think the threat is that the Wallabies go, we've just got to give him the ball. And you're just trying to feed him the ball and then go do something, right? And that actually is detrimental to his game, because, like Jamie said, they'll have two defenders, they'll mark him up, and then he's trying too hard. That's where they've got to use that variation, the ability to use him as a decoy, the ability of the inside runners carrying and keeping the defenders honest rather than just throwing him the ball. Because that was always my problem a little bit with when you had a guy like Israel Folau outside you. You know, you just give him the ball, go do something, and it was only till he said...
It's 9 to 12s, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say
exactly.
sixes.
and for so much he would do it, but then he would say to us, no, we need some more variation. You got to stay and be a running threat, right? So,
boys, help me out here.
My contract.
Exactly. Swoop, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, time now for a look at what's to come this week on Stan Sport.